This week's episode of the Indy and Doctor podcast, we have discussed solving a Rubik's Cube. Goran does click and collect in his spare time at Aldi because he's optimized his life to the nth degree. Goran got pissed off at the BT man. Wasn't very pleased. Had to be sorted out. Dealt with it. We kind of did a live reaction video. Kind of. You'll understand. But looking at a Punjabi trailer reaction video. Pre-wedding photo shoot video. Fantastic. That is in the episode. Goran walks like an old man sometimes. And also, he typed like a guy who is not speaking the Queen's English. Oh my God. What is the correct way to deal with guests when they come to your house? There's tiers to this. There's levels, people. And we go through each individual one. And finally, Goran spoke about going to Aldi again. And what's the right way to check out again. This guy's all about the optimizations in life, in case you didn't know. If this is your first time coming here, hit that like button. Tell us it's your first time. Welcome to the show. We'll see you on the other side. Welcome to this week's episode of the Indy and Doctor podcast. We are back in person for a short moment because I'm heading back to London tomorrow. But we thought we'd get one in for you guys in person. Always a good time. Goran, I'm going to jump straight into my confession for this week. Go. I saw my family on the weekend. It was my brother's birthday. That was cool. I met his... I met his in-laws. They came over. And
you met his in-laws?
His in-laws. So they came from Derby.
What do you call them?
Masi Masar.
Yes.
Yeah.
The standard rishta, that makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
But everybody default becomes Masi and Masar.
Masi Masar.
No auntie, uncle.
No.
When it's close.
When it's close.
That's what it is.
When it's wedded, it's Masi Masar.
When it's what, sorry?
Wedded. Yeah, it's Masi Masar.
That's it, bro.
So they came over.
Right.
Lovely to see him and catch up.
Okay.
And her youngest brother got married.
Who's youngest brother?
Bubby's.
Yep.
His youngest brother got married in India. They had a little small ceremony.
Nice.
And the girl lives near to my mum in Sutton. It's that Streetley area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just they met online, I think.
Okay.
And he was showing me some pictures and stuff of him in the wedding.
This is the groom?
Yeah.
Oh, so they were there as well?
The groom. Huh?
They were there? No, who's showing you the pictures?
The groom was showing me pictures
They're at the house as well?
Of his wedding.
Okay, so you got the in-laws plus the new married couple at the house.
Yeah, because they're still the in-laws, aren't they? If you think about it, it's all of my Bubby's family. So,
yeah.
So her
so
two brothers.
They all came over.
Yeah, they all came over.
Right,
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm sitting and chatting to him, and he pulls out his phone, and he thinks, "What do you think of these pictures?"
Yeah.
He's showing me the pictures
of
his wedding. Thank you for that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Yeah.
Of his wedding.
Yeah.
And he has a trailer or a teaser made
for
his wedding.
The wedding day.
For his pre-wedding.
Pre-wedding photo shoot.
Pre-wedding photo shoot.
Okay.
But it was in the bin.
Yeah. They're in India.
Real India. Like.
Yeah, not us finding like
it's not like us finding a little crop or anything. No. This is real India.
Yeah. You've never seen this?
This was amazing.
Oh, okay, go on.
Oh man, it was fantastic. So he's really tall.
Bangla outfits.
Yeah, he had the full outfit, the full Kente Kavit. He had everything, man. And I just thought this is amazing.
Did he have the
He had that, the kunda. He had to do the mucha. He had to walk up. And as he's doing this, I'm looking at it and I'm giving commentary at this point because this is what I do, isn't it?
Reaction video.
To you, me and your reaction video. I thought, let's just go for it. I'm going through it and I'm giving him a few like jabs here and there. And him and his wife are cracking up. Right. I thought, let me lean into this. So me and Sanch are going for it. And we're pumping it. We're going for it. And it was absolutely hilarious. And there's one scene in there where they stand side by side and they flick their junni and shawl, right? He flicked it. And as he flicked it, I paused it. I said, how many times did you take to get that shot? He said, it was unbelievably annoying. I said, what happened? He said, the photographer said to me, it's out of sync. Why is it out of sync? Thora kuch height the problem here. That's what they said.
Between the couple?
Yeah.
That's how he phrased it.
Thora height the problem here. Height the problem.
Do the hands. Guys, do Punjabi people do this?
Height the problem.
For everything though.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the thing is.
Yeah.
Just universal.
Turn it tapped. Yeah. So I just thought, wow, I've never heard that before. Height the problem. That's a new one.
How do you fix that, man?
You can't fix it, mate.
Well,
so they had to stand them far apart and offset and stand further back to make sure the flicker was on point.
The groom is tall, yeah, you said?
Yes. And the story was hilarious because he goes after the girl.
Oh, there's a story to it.
Yeah, so he walks up to the girl. She like looks at him, then walks away. Then he corners her. She walks up the stairs to the top, out looking on the bin.
He what's her?
Huh?
Corners her.
Like you know how he like stands in front of her and does the
see,
arm thing, or one arm over and the other hand connects to the other hand and intertwines like this.
Sounds like how I do a Wii, you know?
Huh?
Sounds like how I do the Wii.
Yeah. Hands on the wall.
Dude,
So yeah, man. The story was hilarious. And she kept walking away from him. Then they meet at this intersection, and it's like, oh wow. Then she's walking along. He drives alongside her in a taxi in a tractor.
Oh yeah.
And the tractor had his surname on the front.
SLR, baby.
Yeah, he turns up in the tractor. She jumps on. It jogs further ahead, and a part of me was thinking, well, Sanj said, and Sanj said it would have been quicker if you just walked. To be fair, because that tractor ain't going anywhere very fast. Then they're out looking at the sunset. And it looked like, you know, in The Lion King, when he says to Simba, Simba, our land is everywhere where the sun touches.
Sada pind aa hai.
Yes.
Oh, dusra pind bilkul bhi nahi jana.
Yes. And I just thought, this is your Lion King moment here, mate. Yeah. And she only wants you now because she's in the Ketti. Right? And she's in the tractor.
Oh, tere kol zameen hai.
That's it.
Tu jatt hai.
Yeah.
To sara bech ke paise kad lane.
Yeah. That's it. It was hilarious.
That's the game plan,
man.
baby.
It was absolutely great. And they were good sports. They found it funny too. The point of this is, Karan.
That you're a comedian.
No, the point
you
is...
need to leave your work.
Point is, Karan.
Go to stage.
I want to do a reaction video to your one.
To my
pre-wedding. To your pre-wedding shoot.
Let's do it.
We got to do it, man.
That's fine.
We've got to do it.
That's yeah.
Because I haven't seen it in a while, and I'm sure now with our newfound ability to watch videos and react to it, we should definitely do this.
Fine, I'm happy to accept that.
I think it will be absolutely brilliant.
Subject to Shindy agreeing.
Yeah,
That's
it'll be
fine.
absolutely hilarious.
So we'll have to reciprocate with yours.
That's fine. I haven't got one. We didn't do the video thing on purpose. Me and Sanj thought, nah, we're not doing it.
You have something I can react to.
We just have pictures.
I'll find something to.
You can flick through our pictures if you want at the shoot and say, "Oh, there, here you go."
No, but pictures are perfected on there. Like they're
not. Some of them look hella candid.
They don't capture stupid moments. Whereas in a video, you can't really like hide it. Like if you
I don't know how they kept a straight face for some of them. It was so
what was the music
perfect
for this?
One of them was like a Musiala song, and then and one was something else. But it was I'm not too familiar with his music, so I can't say which song it was.
Yeah.
But it was like a slow song.
Yeah, rather than like a hardcore.
Yeah, it wasn't like a hardcore. Yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't like 47 or anything like that.
And he comes on the tractor.
None of that.
The other song would have banged there. What's that? That's the Dollar Varga.
Dollar Varga.
No, sada chalda. Bhaiya, tractor te.
Jump on the tractor. So many questions, man. Why was she walking around his bin in his field
running
and
away?
He had his tractor trying to walk away. It's
love
confusing. It's confusing, man.
Heart, what do they say? Distance makes the heart grow
fonder.
There
we go. That and the size of the boys' land,
yeah. That's the key learning point.
That's
you got how much land? Inna zameen? Bya kar lene. No problem.
Light work.
No problem. Tu kheti kari.
See?
Main tere paise spend karunga. Very good.
It's easy.
That's life.
That's it.
Hanji.
Drop that job behind the No, I'm kidding.
That's how you got Sanj, huh? She saw you. Dad, I really like this boy, right? By the way, Sanj doesn't talk like this, as you've heard. I sound like that character out of Ben Like Beckham.
Yeah, you do.
The older sister.
Yeah.
Tinku, whatever
Tinku,
it is.
Pinky, whatever.
Pinky.
Was it Pinky?
Yeah, Pinky.
I think so, yeah.
Dude who's married... Dad, I really like this guy, right? His name's Indy, right? And we were sitting there and he got his car keys out and it was a Mercedes Benz. And I thought, oh my God.
And then I got outside and went, oh my God.
It's a B-class. But then I thought, given the fact that I don't drive a car,
it works out well.
This is quite good.
Yeah.
Just to say again, Sanj does not speak like this. But this is for dramatic effect.
She gonna kick your ass when
she's going to call me an animal. She's going to call me an animal.
Oh, man. That's it, man. That's my confession I got. I thought that was quite wholesome.
That was really good, man. All right. So my confessions.
Oh, he's maneuvering. Maneuvering. I'm no maneuver man. I'm no maneuver man. Yeah, you do. You remember. Have a little browse. I'm no maneuver man. Points for people who can guess where that's from. If you want to drop it in the comments, I will thumbs up and comment and say yes back to you. It's all up to you though.
Yes. Okay, I remember now. Right, Mitra. I'm out in town.
Can I just say,
Manji.
when you're about to say a point,
I know, the pause.
you inhale.
The pause.
You inhale through your nose into the mic.
Oh.
And I can hear it every time in the edit, and I'm sure everybody else can as well. You go, so. It's like you're checking if your nostrils are still cuddly.
Hey, buddy. Hope all is well. No jobs for you today. Just checking in. Oh, I should send you that.
Catch me outside, man. Yeah, go on.
So we're in Morsel Town.
Yes.
Morsel Town is it's an interesting place.
It is. It's very...
Run down.
I mean, all small town centres are really.
Yeah.
Barking has the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Still usable, though.
Exactly. Like, it's very functional. Like, if you don't want to go to Birmingham, like Saturday, we had a full day. This is the day after we chilled till late in the morning.
Yeah.
Got up and we were out until at least 5 p.m. just doing different various jobs.
Yeah.
The good thing is I actually know a lot of the local vendors. So for things like tailoring and getting your shoes repaired or whatever not, I know people. So it's nice because the distance is not far and you can go bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Get it done. It did bring back a lot of memories of when we used to go to Argos, which isn't there, and it used to be a Santa's Grotto, and I was telling Shindy, like, this is where I used to do this, this is where I used to do this. This is where I met that Kuri, that I met a Garba, and
There you go.
So all these memories, right? The one used to call me Curry, that one. And I detract from the point. So Mother's Day is coming, right? And so one of the things we want to do for Mom, she obviously knows what this is, so it's not a surprise, is she has a reading chair she really loves, and we were going to get it upholstered. Okay.
Is that the one that I walked past
Yeah,
downstairs?
that's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you saw the kapra on it,
I
right?
saw
So
it,
we
yeah.
went, so we had to source the material. We got a guy, an upholsterer, but we had to get the kapra. Now, we're going to the store, park the Guddi. It's drizzling. I've got my North Face on. Start walking. And unknown to me, I broke into a walk which is very comfortable for me. And then Shindy's looking
What does
at
that
me.
mean?
Yeah. So then Shindy looks at me. She stops walking. I was like, what's up? She's like, are you 40 years old?
Oh, your hands behind your back?
Hands behind my back.
Oh, Garan, you went for the sad.
The sad. Yeah, it is the sad walk,
The
isn't
sad.
it? Punjabi dad walk. But the difference is when they do it,
Low key, it is comfy though.
so comfy.
It is.
Like she said it, I thought about it, I acknowledged it, but I still did it. I was like, it's so comfy. And it's not like there's two ways of doing the walk. You do your hands behind your back and you have your head coming out. That's the actual dad Punjabi old man sad walk.
Yes.
Guys, if you don't know what sad is, it's basically, it's how Punjabi people think they're doing exercise. So like sometimes in hospital, like, does he exercise ki karde hain? You know, what exercise do you do? Like, yeah, roti kha ke si sair karde hain, right? This is the classic example. And then you ask what is sad. They're like, yeah, you know, I go to the end of my drive and then I come back and do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then ho gaya.
Yep.
And then that's a cardiovascular mera kaam ho gaya.
That's
Cardiovascular exercise karda main.
Done.
I feel my heart rate going up. And the thing is for them,
It
that
probably is
level
going
exercise
up.
probably is going up. Yeah, yeah. Still not enough though. So that's what sad is, right? So it's not a real walk. It's not a proper walk. It's not strenuous. It's just 1, 2, 1, 2. Normally back in the garden or up the drive or whatever it is. It's not real exercise. That's the point. But you keep telling yourself that it is exercise. So that's a Punjabi way. But, you know, I had my back straight. Dead clearly isn't out. And I was walking and I was like, it's just so comfy. Because I find the Converses, if I have my hands, if it's in pockets, it's fine. But if it's not, I end up like military. I start swinging my arms. I was like, well, I don't want to swing my arms. I look a bit aggressive.
So what you're trying to say is you are old.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to say it's comfortable. What do you guys think? Is it comfortable? Try it, man. Really, really try it. I don't see many ladies doing it though.
Of course they're not, because it will stick their chest out. That's a bit...
Yeah, that's
Wrong.
a bit vulgar, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Do you do the sad? The Punjabi dad?
I have done it a couple of times in fairness. I caught myself doing it and I thought, I can't let this fester.
What?
It's just... I already act a bit old. I can't be doing this.
How do you walk?
Hands in pockets,
If not hands in pockets?
side by side. Not military, like...
Yeah. I feel like you're one of these guys as well, that you could walk like this.
No, I don't walk with my arms closed. No.
I can see
That's
you doing
Sanj.
that. Sanj does it?
When she's cold,
Yeah, okay. That's
how she walks. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
functional, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we're in Hole in the Wall, right? And,
Hole in the wall.
It's the name of the store.
Oh, I thought you were on about a cash point.
No,
That's
not-
what people.
not-
That's what British people call it, though.
Yeah, hole in the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what the ATMs are. But no, and actually, it's the store is hole in the wall. It actually looks like a hole in the wall. It's the place in Warsaw to get like kapra and like the stuff you see in the cinema room above the thing. The kapra's from there. Most of the stuff in our snug is from there. All the upholstery. And so we're trying to pick colours out for mum, right? And there's a lady there who obviously knows the stuff. Shindy knows the stuff. And then they both start asking me for my opinion. Do you think this works with this? And I'm like, remember, because we haven't got the chair with us. It's obviously not cut to the shape. It's just bare material.
And
like,
you're just imagining, really.
It's like the suit, right? It's like a suit thing again.
What do you think of this suit?
Right. And I'm like,
Got to see it on the thing, mate.
right, but at least with the suit, I'm like, I kind of know where the parts are. Now the guy was like, arm, body, leg. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of see it, right? This kapra and this kapra, because it was a couple of kapra together. She's like, yeah, Shindy's like, this is going to be the seat, this is going to be the back, this is going to be the arm.
Material is complicated because you can stitch it on and it's never the same direction. If you've got patterns that say run downwards, if you put it on the sides of the chair, it doesn't run downwards, it runs side in. And then on the seat itself, the actual cushion, it's running downwards. Yeah. And you're thinking, I can't imagine that. I have to see, if you have a big statement thing in the middle that has big design, heavy design on it, you have to see the direction it's going in.
Otherwise, yeah, absolutely, right? So there's all these things going on. They're asking me, both of them, what do you think about this? Does it work together? That question, whether it's this or when, a lady has an outfit, has earrings, has juttiyan, does this go together? And I'm like, I don't even understand the question.
Yes.
That's where I'm at, right? I'm like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to put my hands on my back and just walk away, right? Because I really don't understand the question. Trying to visualize something for me is very difficult. Everything in this room, Shindy had an idea, and she was like, what do you think about this and this?
I can't do that either. I need to see things in person.
Right, when it's finished, I can give you feedback. Thumbnails, right? We'll look at a thumbnail and be like, this is good, this is shit.
Yeah.
Right? But when you're saying, oh, we could try this and this and this, I'm like,
You got to show me what you mean.
just do it, man. Like, yeah.
Show me what you mean. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. It's like if you go house viewing. Now, me and Sandra have been viewing houses and stuff, and we're having a look, and she says, you got to think about the potential it could have. And I'm not like that. I just think this is how it's going to be. There's some, you can paint the walls a little bit. And she said, no, knock this wall through, pull this there, have that changed. And I think, what?
Yeah.
How are you envisioning this much space?
Yeah.
But she's got a knack for it.
Maybe it's ladies.
I think it must be a lady thing,
Guys,
for sure.
do you have the skill? Obviously, some.
I don't think men have the skill, man. I don't think we have the skill. If we do, please tell us. Obviously, architects are different.
Yeah,
I
some
understand
men will
that.
have it, but do the majority have it?
Yeah, I think the majority don't, man.
And ladies just seem to have it, man. I don't know what the point is when you ask us those questions. But Shindy, you know what Shindy does? You can come in a second.
Go on.
Shindy's point is, whatever I answer, she'll do the opposite anyway. Shall I wear this and this?
Have you leaned into that yet?
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, okay, I'm going to wear this. I'm like, as long as you're getting value from this conversation, that's good, man. If I'm playing my part.
Yeah, but have you not done the psychological warfare I told you about?
No, I haven't done it yet. No.
Come on, man.
I've not had to do it yet.
Come on, Goran, you owe me.
Yeah. That's a good challenge segment.
You owe me, man.
Yeah, really mess with it.
By the time she listens to this, she won't even realise you've done it.
Yeah.
See that?
Well, then she'll go to the event.
See that psychological
looking
warfare?
like a clown, and I'm like, I did this to my wife. Great husband.
Great reflection on me.
Good for podcast.
For the content, baby.
Right. What was your finger?
So you know how most guys, when they move into a house, they get one room that they get to have some autonomy over?
Man cave.
What's yours in this house? Because you're here with mum, dad.
Good question. What is?
Because this room was not yours at all.
I do like it.
Yeah,
but it's not my design.
But it wasn't your design or full choices.
Cinema room.
Is it cinema room? Is that definitely yours? Would you say?
It's shared between everyone, but I guess I had most creative input on it.
Okay.
But like I said, everyone uses it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Because for a lot of people, if it's not like a man cave, it will be like a study.
I'm really interested to see what you would go with. Would you want to go with like a man cave study kind of thing where you would sit there and think, no, I want this to be like my place of Zen, or I want this to be where I walk in and I feel like I'm a kid again. I'd love to see how you would think about that and really action it.
It'd be like Batman's cave.
You reckon? Yeah. Full thing.
So I'd like a hardwired 3-screen setup. So I'd like a proper...
Just what Kenny has, basically.
Kenny... What is Kenny? Oh, upstairs in his room.
Yeah.
In the office. A bit like that. Think of like, you know, the White House, they have the operation... What's it? Not the operations room. What do they call it?
I think it's just called the operations room, bro.
No, there's a name for it, man. The crisis room. Situation room. That's the name.
Right. The panic room.
No, not the panic room. That's a different thing. That's where you go to hide.
Yeah.
Situation room is where you deal with shit and you have the people intercoming in. So I'd want like a command central.
But you want like a Overwatch person. The what's that goodie's name in Batman who broke her legs and she turned into be his eye in the sky, whatever it's called.
Oh, you talking about Batman the cartoon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
forgotten her name.
I know you're on about though.
But
yeah.
she was his eyes,
Yeah.
basically.
His eyes and his-
Oracle. Knew it was there. So you'd have like an Oracle setup with like bare screens, and you just have a computer there
So Command
and a
Central,
chair.
podcast stuff, YouTube stuff, work stuff. It's just
Yeah.
my own thing. Have my music. I'd like it somewhere where there's trees, so having
Yeah.
a garden somewhere.
Yeah,
That'd be one side of it. And then
Yeah.
the other side I'd have for a man cave is kind of like sports, right? So obviously a big TV to enjoy sports, darts table, pool table, table tennis table, carrom board table.
I've got a mate of mine who's got his setup at his mum's house. Looks fantastic.
You
Look
want to
at
see the
this.
picture?
Let me find it. What's his name? Carry on.
Yeah. So I kind of go between. If I go hard either if I'm playing sports, so something competitive.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be like obviously work related stuff. So I like the setup for both. You got the picture.
Look at this.
So he's got.
So this guy, to give people some description,
piano
he's a
there,
guy that I
right?
used to work with. He's got. It's not a piano. It's a keyboard.
on
That's
the
a
left.
that's a gaming keyboard. He's got a keyboard actually on the left.
Oh, it's a keyboard. Yeah.
He's got a wide screen.
Yeah.
He's got a table. He's got little lights in the room. He's got his PlayStation on the bottom, and on the side he's got like a bunch of toys, like a bunch of little action figures on his shelf
From
like just
childhood memory.
collecting and stuff. Super impressed. I looked at it and I thought, oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I guess that would be my man cave.
Yeah.
You ever play carrom board?
Don't know what it is.
Right. So it's really big in India. Carrom board is like think of half this table,
Huh?
right, and then each of the corners there's a pocket,
Okay.
right. Then you have your gidiya pieces which are on the table.
Huh.
Then you have what we call the striker, and you have to hit one into the other and pot it in basically. It's like pool with your fingers.
Okay.
Yeah. Really good. Really popular in India.
You've never played Tiddlywinks?
What?
You never played Tiddlywinks?
No.
They're like these little plastic things you have where you like flick one thing down and it pops up and goes into the cup.
Okay. Sounds quite similar.
Yeah, but as is a cheap British version.
Oh,
They have
okay.
like full tables here. We just have like a little cup. That's it.
Oh, okay. What would you do? What would your man cave be?
Find out hopefully. I reckon
Oh,
it'll
you
just
got
turn
it.
into a podcast setup.
I was
Really.
going to say you're
That's
going to
it.
have full studio.
No, I'm gonna have the Chris Williamson setup,
Okay, which is
which is you have the camera in place at all times, always there. You have your backdrop set up nicely, and then you have everything all in place. So you just click and press record. That's all I'd have.
so setup wise,
Setup wise, I don't have to
There'd
set
be no
anything
setup,
up.
is
I'll
there?
just walk in and be like, yep, let's hit record.
right? So
That's life done for me. I'll be happy.
We'll be at yours a lot more.
Yeah. And then I can push the mic away and do work. So it'll be like the study workroom probably. And then I'll have like the PlayStation on the floor, a little thing there.
Nice.
Chill,
I remember
kick
last
it.
time at yours, you played that cooking game.
Overcooked.
Addictive, man.
I've got to get you and Shindy playing it.
You're like, come on, get the orders out. Come on.
Yeah. I've got to get you and Shindy playing it because we
good.
gave it to a couple of hours who came over. And they were really calm about it, and then one of them just switched on the other. I thought, oh,
That's why you do it, isn't it?
I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
you're testing couples, see what happens.
And then they give it to me and Sanj, and me and Sanj are like,
You have
okay,
a system.
we've got to be on our best behavior.
Right.
Don't mess with the
Yes,
system.
Darling, if I could just have the chopped up veg.
No, I didn't say that. I said, get the veg, cut it, run round, get out the way. Like, that's how we talk to each other.
Then you become Pac-Man. So start doing bazooka.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah. We just start throwing things at each other.
Oh, shit, man.
Good times. Go on.
Alright, cool.
Which one you got?
Second memory. So Facebook.
Memories.
Guys,
I turned that shit off years ago, you know,
I really enjoy it.
just to get really dark about it.
You know what Facebook memory I had today? This isn't the memory, but I had a Facebook memory today. A guy I went to secondary school with, who then we went on to study medicine. Chilled a little bit in med school. We weren't that tight. I did the nose thing. Yeah, I just realized.
Yeah.
So he put me a message and said, "Hey, wasn't sure if I was going to tell you this because you might get a bit big headed, but I thought I would. There's a guy in our year, so he studied medicine, who works as a bouncer, and he can tell which mans are hard or something like which mans are hard or which mans are pussies.
What year did you write this?
This is 2009. Wow. Right, so he came up and he said, yeah, so which mans are hard or can do damage or something like that, and which mans are pussies. He goes, your mate, the little Asian dude who keeps his head covered, he's dangerous. he could fuck people up.
He called you Kimbo Slice, basically.
Yeah, which I don't mind. It's so funny. And he was like, yeah, he can fuck people up. And I was
Yeah, straight up.
like, this is so funny, man.
And you were sitting there like, me,
yeah,
meh?
yeah. But then I read, because I couldn't remember this. I read the comments that I'd commented back. And then I was like,
Then it makes sense, it clicks.
I was like, yeah, because
That
I
old
was like,
memory.
oh, I know that guy.
Memory unlocked. Yeah.
I knew that guy, whatever.
Man,
But that's not the thing.
I turned off the basic memories thing years ago.
Why? It's so good.
No, I turned it off because this is back when I was in banking. I'd look at a memory from 2 years ago and I'd think, that was really fun.
Oh, bloody hell.
And I'm sitting here
Getting
on the
sad.
train to work and I'm not enjoying life. So I switched it off. I turned it off. I might turn it back on now, but sometimes it's like, look at this trauma when you used to talk to this person and now you're no longer friends with them. And I thought, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that just for my own mental clarity. Are you okay there?
Yeah, I'm trying to zoom, but it's not
Coiny. Yeah, I just thought, let me turn that off and save myself that anguish. Can you believe that we used to write all of our thoughts and messages to people publicly on their wall? We used to just leave it there for everyone to just fucking fester and read. How stupid were we? There was no private messaging available. I think it's because it wasn't private messaging available. But even when it was, people would still write on other people's walls a lot. Now everything's privacy focused. It's all in the DMs. But I just thought it's so silly how we used to openly publish all of our things on people's walls and that everyone could see who wrote what to who. And you've just got this insight on people's lives on the back.
And it was okay.
And it was completely fine.
And the thing, but sometimes it wasn't even deep. It was like, what's up?
Nah, sometimes
How
people
are
be
you?
like, oh, I did this in my summer holiday. I saw my gran here. I went out with this person. And you tag him in it. And I thought, fucking hell, I'm getting a diagnosis of everyone's holiday here
Yeah.
with how it went
Yeah.
the breakdown.
It's too much.
Yeah.
TMI, man. TMI. That's the thing. Right, listen to this. Okay,
But you
ready?
could have used that to score with a lady if you wanted to. Understand her likes and wants back
Bloody
then.
hell, stalker. This is
Yeah.
This is you again, 5 year man.
But it wasn't me. I didn't have that at all.
5 साल
I didn't have that at
ओ
all, man.
बाबा जी मैं ब्याह करना गोरी ना
You think I had time to do that? Nope.
ये था 5 साल ਦਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੈ
Didn't
one
work, or
ਕੁੜੀ
did it?
5 years में
Didn't work, did it?
ਤੂੰ ਮਿਹਨਤੀ ਦਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਤੂੰ
Mm.
same with the podcast
Thank you.
ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਦਾ।
Thank you.
Right, so listen to this. This came up, and I read this, and there was so much dissociation. Guys, you'll understand when I read this out. I read this, and I thought, who has written this? Because this,
Yeah, it ain't me, bruh.
it ain't me. What very previous Matrix version of Karan is this, man? I was like, this is. I'll just read it to you. So, 11th of January 2011.
11th of January. Did you know that?
Oh wait, 18th January. Sorry,
18th of January.
18th
okay.
January 2011. 12 years ago. This is me. So, LEH, le. This is me writing to a girl.
You said le.
Yeah, le.
You never say that. All right, Superwoman.
Yeah.
Le.
Le is like, you know how I get triggered by the other word?
Hannah?
Yeah. It was
No,
like,
no, it's not Hannah. It's not Hannah.
That's a good impression. That's a really good impression. You watch these clips too much. Right. So this is me talking to one of my friends, Prab, who's on a Bhangra team. Yeah. So le, W-E-L, well, and then done, D-N-E.
D-N-E.
Why am I dropping the O, man? Like,
That doesn't make
it doesn't
sense.
save any time.
Hang on, D-N-E. Oh, shit. I thought you said D-E-N.
No. Done. I'm saying done. Why not write the O?
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because we used to drop all of our vowels for text messaging to try and save
The characters,
character
'cause
limits
it wouldn't go into the
when
next
you would
thing.
send it, and it wouldn't go into 2 messages.
That's a very good point. And then I put, so, water fight part 2, and then ready? W-E-N, when,
Question mark.
Prabs, when Prabs, question mark, and, haha, you, just to let you, don't, no apostrophe, no O, learn, that doesn't even make sense, to do you Prab. I'm supposed to say, do you Prab. And then I was like, man, this is just terrible, man. This English is so bad. Like, who talks like this, man? I obviously thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Like that face, like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I was trying to chirp it.
मैं proper बॉलसल बंदा आया.
It's just bad, man. I just those messages come up and I see the way I used to write English. Let me read it. So all this like, well done. So you water fight part 2 when Prabs. Haha, you don't learn 2 Prab. I don't recognize this person. Oh no, that's just me writing the notes afterwards. Yeah, I don't recognize this person.
I don't recognize this person either,
Who is
man.
this imposter? Right? English nahi aandi salaya. Now like I go to India, I'm like, they must know that I can speak the Queen's English.
Yes.
And I'm making a point now, even if I'm messaging on WhatsApp, that's why I don't write much. Have you seen, like we talked about this, I write like excellent, lovely, done, perfect.
Yes.
It's because I just don't like writing long if I don't need to. But if I do write long, it's always proper English now. And I think you just grow out of it, don't you? You do the same. Like we don't drop-
Messaging. Yeah, I was bad at it too, mate. I used to do all of it. And I would think I'm writing in hieroglyphics or something.
Hieroglyphics.
It doesn't make sense. It's all stupid. It's all, ooh, let me just drop as many vowels as I can to just
Why?
make a coherent sentence. And if anything, you're making life harder on the other person because
decipher
they're
it.
trying to sit and think,
Ki kehanda?
that's a can,
Oh, ki kehanda?
that's a whatever.
You know, stroke ho gaya, ki hoya?
Yeah, it's silly.
can I
And you
get
put like 4 or 2
Oh.
in the middle of something.
Oh.
Like instead of together, it would be
Oh,
2GA.
oh.
2GA, yeah, stuff like that. 2 goals and assists now. That's what it counts for.
Although there is a funny Punjabi one here.
Key.
So,
22G.
Yeah, 22G.
22G.
Aji.
I didn't know what that meant for years, you know.
Yeah.
I just thought, why is everyone saying this 22G?
22G.
And then
comments.
someone said,
SSAG. 22G.
yeah. Someone said to me, do the number. And I thought,
Yeah.
Kihi, do the number
Iki.
by. And then, but why G? By G. Oh, that's what happened to me.
23G.
By Daiji?
Daiji.
Daiji. Oh, shit, okay. Daiji.
Kind of goes.
Shit, that's a bit of a reach.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you send me something.
What did I say?
You'll say something like, you'll say G, just a G.
G means gangster.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the first couple times you're sending it, I was like,
Yes, she.
yeah. But I can't imagine you saying it. That's the first time.
No. I do say that at times.
Yeah. You do say that.
Yeah. I do say that. That's me clinging on to my youth right there.
OGB.
Holding on to it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Were you proud of your
Absolutely
previous?
not. I told you it's a version of Karan that I don't recognize. But there are many versions of Karan. Like you've seen pictures of me, you've seen how I used to dress, you've seen the size of my beard, and we've both had that same struggle.
I don't think kids are going to have this problem today because there's no
Oh.
text limits on anything anymore. So they don't need to write in stupid abbreviated messages. They still will write a few things abbreviated, but they won't have to do the extent that we had to. I don't know. I don't really talk to the younger gen that much. Maybe they can let us know in the comments.
Please do. Yeah. So, Facebook memory is awesome. You see how far you've come. I definitely
Yes.
appreciate it. I look at that and I just think, wow.
Yes.
And you get told that you're a bad man who can fuck shit up, man. So,
I can't believe it. I can't believe someone said that about you.
yeah.
You're a bad man. Your skinny self. No way.
I read the comments, so I'd put in there. The reason this guy thought it was, so back then I was into Screamer, Kali, Filipino stick fighting.
Oh, okay.
And I showed him some techniques, like the 9 hits and where to strike on the body.
Oh, for Gatka.
No, I was going to say I mixed it in with
Because
some
9
Gatka.
hits is Gatka, isn't it?
No, 9 hits are Gatka. Oh,
I remember that from Bao.
there is a sequence.
I remember that from Bao, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
there is
a sequence called 9
there is a
hits.
sequence, yeah. But it's different to the 9 hits in Screamer.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm still pretty good with the sticks. So I gave him a demo and I think he was like, this guy in it.
That's it. Done.
This guy in it. He'd finish things if I had my weapon.
Give him a sortie.
Give him a sortie is so much more practical. We talked about this, huh? Like you have an axe in your house or you could have a sword in your house. But if you use one of those things, like you got to be so controlled and not accidentally kill someone. Whereas with a sortie, yeah, okay, you can do that, but you can strike hard.
Strike fast. Strike first. Cobra Kai.
Sweep the leg. Sweep. Have you got a problem with that, LaRusso?
Get up, Mr. Lawrence.
That's it, man. What was I going to say, man? Oh, in
Sortie.
Punjabi. No, the other word for that in Punjabi says hockey likia.
Hockey
Hockey.
stick. Hockey
It's
stick.
always hockey.
Why is it hockey stick?
I don't know. It's just
They're
available.
durable, isn't it?
It's enjoyable, but you watch those like Jata Di Pasand,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
And
they
then
rock
when
up with the hockey sticks, isn't it?
So it's hockey because they play hockey in India.
Yeah.
You expect to have a cricket bat, but it's just too heavy, isn't it? A cricket bat, and it's hard to wield. Whereas a hockey, and it's never a hockey stick. Hockey likia. Do you know what I mean?
On the door.
You see, when you say those words, you don't even move your mouth. Guys, which Punjabi sounds do all older uncles make in frustration? Oh, they are.
They make this sound, the coughing. That one, yeah. That one.
First thing in the morning. I'm not gonna lie. If I need to clear my throat first in the morning, that's what I'll do, man. It's the best way to get rid of
Oh, man.
and bulgum. But it's when they do it randomly in public settings. You're just like, "It's the marchalya, man." Like, bloody
Not
hell,
here.
man.
Do it at home.
Yeah,
Or in the
bloody
bathroom
hell,
or
man.
something.
Yeah, with the and then it just becomes a collection of sounds, and the way you look at him, you're supposed to understand that. You're like,
The reason I'm
it's all
laughing so
inflection
much
and tonality.
is because I'm doing this already, and Sanj looks at me like, You're such an old man.
You used to who?
I make these sound effects.
Do you?
I make the whole
sound.
all the time. I do that a lot.
Aja.
I do that a lot.
Say that. Aja.
Yeah.
Have you heard this song?
No, I don't do that
So
one.
in India
I
is
don't do
go
that one.
away.
Huh?
If you want,
Does it?
If there's a dog and you want the dog to go away,
Really?
yeah.
No, fuck off.
With your hand like.
Oh my god. Because if you do that in England, it's as if you're hitting on them like
Yeah. Well, if you do the eyebrow raise.
the eyebrow raise.
Oh, funny thing here. I had a guy. I remember he's in uni as well. Secondary school, Punjabi guy. And he goes, "You went to India, and there's this thing that guys do in clubs.
Key.
Right, ready? It's called telescoping. Okay. So what they do, if they like a girl, imagine that light over there. Imagine the camera is a goodie, right? They look her in the club. Get the elbow. Get the hand on the elbow. And do this.
What the hell?
This means it looks a bit like a telescope, and that's the lens that I'm looking at you, baby, through the telescope.
And she sees this.
Yeah, I don't know how they. I don't know how they respond.
Do
to
they
that.
see this?
Yeah, you do it to the girl, but
And
it's like
so you're putting them on notice that you're gawking at them.
yeah.
I don't think girls in India need to know this. They know they get stared at.
Yeah, Indian guy staring is the creepiest in the world, isn't it? It's just like
It's just normal. It's like they're
No,
looking
no.
into your soul.
there's no emotion. Oh, it's that, or it's overly smiling. Do the overly one? Yeah. So, I like you.
Is this?
I
Hello,
like
madam. How are
baby.
you? Yes, having a very
Madam,
good day,
madam,
huh?
Good day today. Chai piyenge. Okay.
Yes.
Want to buy suit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that or that. But he's talking about telescope, and I was like, yo.
That's a bit extra.
Yeah. But no, the funny thing was that girls actually were responding to it.
Fuck off.
That's what he was
Do
saying.
they? No, I don't believe that.
But this is old now. Like this is like
I would say put it in the comments, but TikTok's banned in India. So
that's true, guys. But if you know people that do this or have creepy faces, then yeah, tell us about it.
sure, let's go with that.
Let's go with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
Here
right.
you go.
Next segment. So, Karan, I have a couple questions for you,
Dun, dun, dun.
but you have questions for me.
I have questions for you.
So you going first or am I going first? So following up of this Smosa conversation that we've had a bit of feedback to,
Which has been titled now Samosa Gate.
Smosa Gate,
I love
Jesus man, Beer Gate, all this stuff.
Auntie
May
Gate.
as well make it political now.
Thank you to the person that commented to say that we should write our own sitcom. I really like that idea. And that's why I said we'll become the Punjabi Seinfeld.
Unless these brown content creators are stealing our ideas, like we've already said.
Samosa Gate.
Anyway, Smosa Gate, going back to the point.
Sandra's here, guys, last Friday before the other podcast.
Yes, she
and
was.
we asked her about this, and
Yes.
she still is not over it. She's really not
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah,
You see Bal's comment, Bully's comment.
London people are weird with their Smosa
Yeah.
Smosa portions.
Yes.
I said it's more of a Smosa problem than a London problem, but yeah, because they're waiting on Smosa. But I didn't know that. I thought there was more in the box. You know how normally you have a box and there's.
There's always a box, isn't there?
See what I mean?
Was there no box?
Huh?
Was there no box?
I didn't look for a box. I thought there was a box. I arrived late, remember? My story checks out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Samosa Gate, carry on.
So, following up on Smosa Gate,
Yeah.
we had a bit of a thought, me and Sanj, which is what's the right way to treat guests when they come to your house?
Which guest?
Any guest.
No, levels of guest.
Okay.
You got to be specific in what you're going to
First time coming to your house for say 5 or 6 years. Okay, no. Let's do tiers.
Yeah.
No, tiers.
Go on.
First time ever coming to the house.
do. Who? Family member?
Friend or family member.
Friend or family, first time coming to your house. What time of the day?
Daytime.
Give me time. After lunch, before lunch?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Okay. So the first thing is when you are the host
Huh.
and you're inviting someone,
Huh.
you make it very clear.
Huh.
Because when you're the person come over, sometimes people don't like the host overdoing it
Yeah.
because they feel like then they have to eat and indulge. And
You
like
do
10
have to
10
eat.
courses.
You do have to indulge.
Right. But I feel like if you say, if I give the time to you, Indy Machara Vajana, that is not lunchtime, that is not dinner time, that is a Jala time. Therefore, there are compliments, given the compliments as Punjabi people that we have a
Oh
chance.
shit! This is clicked in my head. This is why so many people come about 4 o'clock on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Because they don't want the roti hassle.
You don't want, man, look, if you come on a Sunday at Baramati,
But what happens though is my mum's still in the kitchen slaving away to try and make you food because she expects you to stay there until 7.
That's a different thing.
She
That's
expects you
the
to.
game then is to keep you there
Yeah.
until it becomes next feeding time.
Have you ever had your jubby just taken off you at someone's house?
What?
Have you ever had your jubby taken
Car
off you at
keys?
someone's house? Yeah.
Your car keys taken off you.
Swear to God.
Where does this happen, sorry?
It's happened to my parents a couple of times when they've gone to go see people
Your parents have had their chabbi taken away, so they can't leave.
because they had to eat first.
That's bad, man. That's I'd say that's the wrong side of being Punjabi.
Yes.
Like
That's
don't know.
forceful.
I don't know. I don't know if it's our generation.
No, I think it's the generation before. It's not us.
No,
I ain't
no,
taking
no,
the
no,
keys.
I'm-
If you want to go. I ain't stopping you.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. So what I meant was our generation doesn't seem to have this thing about like, if somebody comes to the house, like you come to the house. Look, if you wanted something to drink, just ask me. I don't feel the need to be like, I might ask once, right, but not again and again and again. And then this whole thing about then you just force them to drink something.
Yeah, but
You know
there
what
is,
I hate?
but
You know what I
there,
hate?
but
It's
there is a
becoming-
skill.
This is becoming a rant now.
Go on.
Yeah, you said give them the bunny, and then we've talked
If you
about
serve
the
it in front
strategy.
of them,
Yeah,
be
give,
nice.
give, give the bunny, and then if they want another drink, then you can say, because Barney's always like a whatever. I tell you what I hate. It's like if I go to the house, I haven't asked for a drink, and then they bring me a big cup of juice, and I'm like, yo, whoa, because on the tray there's nothing else apart from the juice.
You want that whiskey glass juice, isn't it?
If I'm gonna have juice, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, please ask me.
That's why you
I'll
always.
ask you.
That's why we always do the Nicky juice or the
But they
Nicky
come out
cup.
with, they have like a whole tray of stuff, and I'm like, what is the like? Everything here is khatanak, man. This
Yeah.
is like sugar.
Yeah.
Pani leke aao.
What does Khatarnak mean for people that don't
Dangerous.
understand? Yes, it is. That's a
Dangerous,
sick
baby.
word, isn't it?
You like it, don't you?
Khatarnak.
Because
Yeah,
my university is khatanak.
yeah, it's banging. Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying, sorti padke,
That's
hockey.
it. Boss.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. And then you have to sit there. Then I'm like, I'm gonna ration the shit out of this, man. The whole time I'm here, I'm gonna sip on this thing. So I'm not forced.
So you're not forced to drink a second.
So another thing with Punjabi is like, you can have a full plate, be coming to the end of that full plate.
And they'll whack
Paji
more
hor le
on.
lo.
Yeah.
Paji, but this is the phrase.
Yeah.
तुझे तो कुछ खादा ही नहीं right? You have to get to the point where you're like ਭੈਣਜੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਲਟੀ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਭੈਣਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਹੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾ
ਮੇਰਾ
ਸਕਦਾ
ਢਿੱਡ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ
ਭਾਜੀ।
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੈਕਟੋਸ ਇੰਟੋਲਰੈਂਟ ਆ
ਭੈਣਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਬੈਲਟ ਵੀ ਲਾਤੀ ਮੈਂ ਟਰਾਊਜ਼ਰ ਵੀ ਲਾਤਾ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਕੱਚਾ ਹੀ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਰ ਕੁਝ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾਉਣ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਹੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾ ਸਕਦਾ like what is the level? And you know what's funny? But here's another funny thing. This is a great topic you brought up. Punjabi host. If you're the host and I'm coming to eat at yours, you as the host will never eat anything.
No.
Or you'll have the smallest amount in your plate.
Yeah.
But you expect everybody else
to finish.
Sara kuch khao.
Unless you're at me, bro. I'm going to get what's mine.
You're an anomaly.
I am the anomaly, bro.
You're an anomaly.
I will happily yam as much as I can.
Yeah.
But I'll make more so everyone has enough after I've consumed. That's the way to go about it. But even then, all right, that's the top. That's the god tier, yeah? All right, friend that's come over for the first time in about 4 or 5 years.
We didn't finish it though. So the god tier.
Oh, okay, fine.
What do you actually serve?
Oh, mate, you
What's-
got to do
what's-
you
what's
got to
the
do the starters.
So
Starters, which is jar, biscuits, couple samosa if you've got it, spring rolls, and the chutney on a little plate, self-service plate you have, and you go around, you pour bits for people, you ask them what they want,
Yeah.
bam, cool.
Yeah.
First bit done.
But it can end there.
It never does.
I was always in there.
No. Second serving
Yeah,
is now you got to go sit in the dining room.
Oh, roti. No, but that's different. That's
And
then
then the roti is
isn't it?
being
That's
made.
sit down. Yeah. If people are invited to our house for a dinner event, then you're gonna have starters, main, dessert. Done, right? But if you're coming at that time for jar, this is to have it.
No, but if they're coming at that time, because it's the first time they're coming, you make that big fuss.
No, but then you don't come for tea. You come for dinner. We never have the crossover. You're either coming for a chat, and it's clearly a chat over a cup of tea, and you're gonna leave.
This is you optimizing your life, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, I learned from the best man. Like you structure things in a way where
Yeah.
it's very clear what the boundary is here. If that gate is closed, you're not coming.
Yeah, the front gate is yours. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, nahi,
You
we're not
changed your
doing
code
today.
again, you know.
No, it's not changed. The code is the same.
Yeah, but
just
it's varied a little bit.
Yeah, it's because of the tech is different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
We didn't change it. We had to change it.
Acha,
Put it that
okay.
But if you're coming for dinner, that's clearly dinner. What's the earliest you ever invite somebody over for jar?
It's got to be after midday.
Right?
After midday.
It's never earlier than that, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't be doing first thing breakfast. Actually, no. I've done breakfast. I've had a few of my mates around for breakfast in the morning just to come chill, like about 10, 11 o'clock, because they had to head off about 2
Yeah,
to
that's
head
mates,
back
isn't
to
it? Mates
London.
is like chill.
Yeah, mates, but not
Like
like prawn.
other-
No.
Right, yeah. That's such a funny word. Growing up, I actually thought the word prana was a type of person or rishta. We don't use that term in our family.
What do you use?
Guests are coming.
Even in Punjabi?
No, as in like it's one of those words we'd never use a Punjabi word for it. It's like eltan. I didn't know that was a word.
Ki?
Eltan.
Okay.
Like if you're a kid and you're naughty, you do eltan. It's not a word that we
I didn't
use
know that. I've
in our
never heard
vocabulary.
that word before.
Yeah, we learned it from one of our Bangla friends.
Elta. Okay.
But prane, I thought it was a person's name. Peroni, type of beer. I don't know, what is this? I didn't know.
Baroni. Pinna kush?
Yeah. Or I thought it meant in-laws. That's what I thought for a long time.
Brona does the, yeah, I see
Like
that.
it's synonymous with
They're my Brona, yeah.
Brony, I admit it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We just use with in-laws or this, but we'd say the actual rishta are coming. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. So the earliest time somebody would come. So yeah, I'd say after midday at least. What's the English equivalent to "tusi chali aajo"? What's that translate as? If you're asking a non-Punjabi person to come over to your house, do we do that with non-Punjabi people?
Yeah, we do.
We do. What
Yeah,
would we
we
say?
do.
Come and chill in it.
We'll say, come over and have a cuppa.
Yeah, I think you'd say. I think the old gen say that, but we wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say to your mate, "Come and have a cuppa." Come and chill in it. It'd be like, "Come and chill," but that's
Yeah,
like,
I'll be like, come over and we'll watch football. Or we'll watch something on
So there's an
TV.
activity, isn't
Or
there?
there's an event. But there's a reason for you to come over. You don't just come over all night.
Yeah. There
Some
has to
people
be
do
like a
come over all
focus.
night, but let's say it's because they have a newborn or they're in London for the day and then they want somewhere to stop off and like chill for a little bit. That makes sense.
Are you that person?
Which person?
So, if I'm going to London, right? Say I'm day tripping or I'm doing something, I don't think who do I know in London that therefore I can make it a way to drop in and have jar with people.
Depends if I
hate
like
that.
them.
Yeah, no. If I like them, like you lot, then I'll just stay with you. Like that's it. I'm
Yeah.
fully
But
with
if I like them and I want to see them and I haven't seen them in a very long time, and I've been talking to them relatively frequently,
you in the
I'll be like,
Okay.
I'll swing by. Like I'll go out my
That's-
way to come and see you.
Swing by.
But
that's
if I
what
haven't
friends are.
spoken to him in a while, I'll be like, oh, yeah,
It's forced and awkward.
let's just leave it.
Yeah.
And I won't post on socials that I was there.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it. I'll keep it drop that I was there.
All right, cool. That's the god tier.
That's God tier, right? Friends that's come over for like first time in, I don't know, a couple years.
Friends, couple of years. Well, you still probably go do the same. But the thing with a
We
friend
wouldn't
is
do the
this-
same.
no, but there's less expectation. You're right. I wouldn't get samosa pakode.
Yeah,
But like crisps.
I'll
what's in
give
the
you. I'll
fridge?
give you mains, but I can give you the samosa pakore.
Why surely mains is a lot more effort.
No. I feel like mains is if I'd say to a friend to come over, either you come in for lunch. Now I would apply your rules. I'd apply the lunch or the dinner.
You know what I say to people if I'm seeing a friend? One, I remove my home as the hosting ground.
Oh, smart man.
Right, straight away.
Let's go out and eat.
Coffee.
Oh,
This is my thing. If I really just want to have a chat, because I found, like I said, you can we have this rota system of meeting friends, right?
yeah.
And so if you don't like look at it, you'll end up just going out to
Hemorrhaging
eat
per se.
again. Yeah, because you're out eating out again and again and again. So now I was like, actually, if the idea is to catch up, coffee.
Yeah.
Like again, I don't think Punjabi people do it a lot, but you look at Lagodi, they actually go out for a coffee.
Yeah.
Do you ever go out for coffee?
I probably need to start doing so because I've got a
Yeah.
few friends that want to meet up. But when I meet people, it's normally after work, so therefore food is a thing. If I want food, yeah, I pulled that out earlier. Sorry, it's a feather.
It's a feather.
Yeah. So if I meet people after work, you kind of have to eat because I'm not
No,
gonna be like,
that-
meet me
that's-
for
that's
coffee
fine.
after work. It's
Yeah,
too
yeah,
late
yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
No, exactly.
Then it's like
Or-
meet me for a drink, which I'd rather eat.
Yeah.
And then
Over
I
a
will
drink,
I will
definitely,
spread out the number of people I meet so I can not overspend.
Yeah.
So I meet like
So you
one
cap it.
person a week, so I cap
Yeah,
it
yeah,
without
yeah.
realizing.
No, that's a good system as well.
And then if it's you coming over, no, I still feel like me and Sanj make an attempt to like cater for you as normal guests
And what
when
do
you
I
come
say to
over. Huh?
What do I say?
Don't do it.
No, what do I actually say?
Don't do it.
We're talking about lunch options. So these guys are like, you can have this and this. I'm like, meal deal. You can have this. I'm like, meal deal, £3, please. Cheese sandwich. Give me the most basic sandwich. Crisps I like. and
He's
I'm
like
happy.
£3. I want things to be as easy
I'm
as possible.
so happy.
We have work to do.
It's
Okay.
really that no, because the way I view it is lunch for me, unless it's like a Sunday lunch. Like we went to that place with you guys. Do you remember that Sunday?
Stratford.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah.
That,
Outside.
It was outside, but it was inside, like a pub thing.
Yeah.
On like a
Saturday.
Sunday.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it was on a Sunday.
Stratford. Yeah.
Yeah. It was outside the mall though, like outside the main bit.
And we had that big Yorkshire was as big as my head.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So fine, that was like a proper thing. But generally, lunch for me is a very functional meal. Like tomorrow we're working, lunch is functional. It's not to have fun.
Oh, am I getting
Dinner-
fed tomorrow?
Meal deal, probably.
I'll get in. Can I get a Huel?
Well, one of mine.
No, I mean like a ready to drink one.
Where do you get that?
Tesco.
That's fine. It's no issue. I might try it with you.
Now I'm happy.
We'll
Oh, you made my day now.
go shopping tonight after this.
Yeah.
Just to get on my hack the system.
Yes.
Fuel. Fuel is my fuel.
Yes.
Ki कहना सी मैं? Lunch is functional, but
Lunch is
dinner
functional.
dinner is like,
Mm.
yeah, let's do it. Like London, that's what we do, isn't it? Because London's very
We
easy
go out and
to,
about on Saturday.
to cruise. Although we've had a good system recently where, because we go dirty for dinner, it doesn't tend to be expensive either. But we all everyone gets what they want because it's just like a mix and match, which keeps us happy.
It's not too expensive either.
It's not. It's a good system.
Anyway, that's the question. People, if you have suggestions as to what you should do when people come over,
Yeah.
please tell us.
What's the level?
Or if you disagree with us, tell us. Or if you think that what we said is true, forward it to someone.
Yeah. So I was in Aldi the other day, and this is pre-click and collect. So I'm a lowly, unoptimized version of Jazz Karan, whatever you want to call me, Doctor
Jazz Karan.
Jazz Karan.
Yeah.
Jasper. And so I got there and I was like, I always feel this is the day. Today is the day where I will put the items in the correct order, which will help me on the other side. I have to pay and put things in the bag. Because when I go to Indy, it's a different system. She does the bagging and I just pass her the bags. Like she just knows, man. She's like an octopus, man. She's
Yeah.
Sanj, what's the word for octopus? Ask her Randy Auntie. That's an animal that I don't know. But here I'm on my own, right? But it's not a big shop.
Yeah.
Like I said, me is a very focused shop.
Yeah.
Maximum one bag type shop.
Yeah.
But then I start putting things on the conveyor belt and it obviously starts moving forward. And I'm like, oh. And sometimes I layer it, which is not good because then it falls off. I'm trying to like get it in small space
Yeah.
when maybe I should spread it out. Are you a small space guy or a spreader out
Spread her out and where?
on the conveyor belt?
Conveyor belt, it's got to be clumped together to help people behind. I don't spread things out too much.
Yeah, so you layer
I'm
it.
quite nice. I layer things on top.
Yeah, I do that sometimes when things fall over. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. And
So you don't have a bag habit when it comes to checkout. You don't put things in certain
no,
ways.
I have good intentions, but I just mess it up. And then I get to the other end. Like, look, if you've been to Aldi, the scanning is D. How would you like to pay? Cash card, please. And I'm just like, yo, minute time we need that.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to.
Chill.
I'm a banda, okay. Minu nahi aanda. This
Yeah.
is not a skill I have.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put the things in the bag, and you're asking me with cash or card. So then I'm trying to put things in the bag. I got the bag in between my latana, just holding that. And I'm like trying to pay for the thing as well. And then you're scanning next person's thing. I'm like, I am not done yet. I understand there's a separate bagging area.
You got to wait.
The only time that makes sense is if you're bringing the trolley through,
Yeah.
and you can put it straight into a trolley.
Do you not do that? I bring the trolley through.
Yeah, no, but I don't have a trolley. I just have a basket.
Take a trolley. Take a trolley. Trust me, it'll change your life. I'm about to change your life right now, Karan.
Because
This is what you do when you load the bagging, okay?
baggy.
You have all your bulky items at the front.
Right.
You have your fish. You have your meat. You have
Yes.
your milk at the
Baggy.
front.
Dud.
That goes in one bag.
One bag.
That one bag is heavy, so make sure it's a bag for life,
Bag for life.
okay? Bang, done.
Done.
Next,
Hanji.
frozen items and vegetables.
Ready.
Another cold bag, done.
Done.
Then your under,
Onde.
which go at the bottom of the bag,
Not the top.
not at the top.
Because-
Because if I'm whipping around the corner in my Benz, Benz or Bentley,
salam, baby.
Beamer, Benz or Bentley, my jeans are never empty. Anyway, right? If I'm whipping around in the car, I don't want the under to go flying.
Alright.
I don't mind the broccoli going
Hi.
and walk about in the boot. Yeah,
Not
that's
the
fine.
Onde.
But you have the under and the bottom, then you have the rest of your stuff on top. And that's it done. That's 3 bags. If you're in 4 bag territory, all the best to you, man. All the best to you. But never put too many light things in one bag and too many heavy in one bag either. You got to balance it out a
Whip
little
it,
bit.
Lana.
Yeah.
And then you have to use your strong arm.
Yeah.
Another funny thing about shopping is, right, you get home. Say you got multiple bags.
Yeah. Oh, mate. One
You
trip.
know you don't want
One
to make
trip.
more than one trip.
One
You're
trip.
like, I am Hercules.
I'm like, I am a man. Okay.
I'm a Hercules.
Med gym to jana.
Yeah.
Ek press, do press, then press char. Right? That's me.
This is actually when Shindy will say that stuff. Like, when you actually need functional strength, she's like,
You go to the gym, man.
what is the point you go?
Which is what Sandra say to me when she's lying on my arm, right? As we're watching TV and my arm's getting tired, I get numb if it's like this.
Yeah. So if it's on
And she go, oh, why do you go to the gym? And I'm like, that's got nothing to
you're
do
like,
with the
woman,
gym.
this has nothing to do. I don't go to the gym, put weights on my body. And
Yeah, just lie there and think, chalo.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. Okay, plank. Like reverse plank.
Yeah.
Like weight plank. You say to random women in the gym, can you come lie on me?
Yeah. That
Get the-
way, I'm building resistance for my lady.
Yeah, get the henchest banda you can find.
Yeah, that's it.
Ette part pa de.
Yeah,
Lie
boss.
hoga, huh? Yeah, you got to make it in one trip. That's always funny, isn't it? And then you stagger it. The thing always is though, you can never open the door and have the bags.
No.
So I always rely on, I'm going to press the bell to ring. I know you're all in the house. I know you can all hear the chime. It goes to your phone. But still nobody opens the door.
Bro, try doing what I do at the flat.
Yeah, what the hell? That's
Park at the flat, open the boot, close the boot.
Yeah.
I take all the bags. I go to the first door, scan, go in,
fob.
go down the door,
Yeah.
get to the lift, put the bags down.
Right.
You put the bags down. You wait for the lift. You get in the lift. You sit in the lift. You put the bags down in the lift. You lift it back up. You go back round. Second set of security. Third set of security.
God.
Then door.
Multiple steps. It's too much.
Multiple steps.
My life is easy.
But I still do one trip.
Question. I know you wouldn't do it because you enjoy shopping, but if you had food delivery, would it go to your door?
No.
What's the closest they go to?
Downstairs.
So
For
the
you.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But food delivery, like I said, man, substitutes. Can't be dealing with the substitutes.
Although Aldi click and collect yesterday, I clicked on his.
Yeah, but you're collecting. It's different. When they send things off in the morning, that delivery hasn't arrived yet, or sometimes things aren't on the shelves yet. And when they do a click and collect, you can see the lady going around the aisles doing your shopping for you to collect all the stuff. So you got to think timing of the day for when you're going to get that to come through to you in the correct time and the time slot and the correct type of food. Sometimes the meat ain't out.
You sound like Shindy now because you're like.
I've been through it.
They might give you crap stuff, and I'm like, the stuff I had yesterday was excellent, and they didn't have the essentials for the strawberries and the blueberries, so they upgraded me to the more premium versions with more grams for the same price.
Oh,
and I was like, "Yo, that's very nice.
That's very nice. That's very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I like. You like.
Yeah."
And so then Shindy became a fan. She was like, "Oh, really? Do fair kari, dobara kari." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I, Karan, got approval from Shindy.
I think that's a good way to end this segment by.
My marriage is jitt gaya. 12 saal mein jitt gaya.
I'm proud of you. Well done. All right, done. What's happening, Karan? That's millionaire.
I'll tell you what's happening, mate.
Huh?
It's only very recently that we were recording. Now we're recording again. I don't know what schedule you've got me on here.
Got
I
you
feel
on
like
the
I've been
schedule.
worked very, very hard
Actually,
on the podcast.
let's just give people a bit of that lovely word we like to use.
Anji.
Context.
Acha. That's
I'm only
millionaire.
here because I'm filming for you tomorrow.
I know. He's such,
Otherwise, he wouldn't be
he's
doing
such a
this.
darling. But this recording for my other company, we've been trying to do since December, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. That's been
And,
difficult to say the least.
Yeah, but
Nearly fell through because I left my bloody camera in London. But yeah.
Yeah, but we learned many things.
Yes.
Didn't we?
Thank you to Veanpool Studios for letting us borrow their equipment. Thank you.
And we
by
learned
the way.
I learned about something called dummy batteries. Have you heard of dummy batteries?
Yes, it's a fake battery.
Yeah, but apparently it stops that overheating issue.
That's the one that I had.
right.
You know, the one that I plug in here and there. That
Okay.
was given by Veanpool Studios.
Studios.
So there you go.
There you go.
That's why I'm here,
So
Karan.
yes. So guys, we obviously love recording in person. It's just much more fun. We have a social.
Yes.
We just got out to eating food. We end
Rugby.
up doing other stuff. We're doing a holiday planning today.
Yes.
I'm turning 33. Yay.
Said with so much happiness.
Yeah, I feel good about 33. You know?
Acha.
It's not something I was going to talk about today, but as a man, I've only read it from a male perspective, reference here Jordan Peterson. There is something about age 33 in a man's life.
The Scottie Pippen number. Yeah.
Is it? Okay, so good. So you got some basketball reference, Chicago Bulls reference there as well.
Handy.
Fine. This thing about having a existential crisis, right? This kind of the discovery of self. Why am I here? What am I to do? What is the purpose of life? I've had my kind of fun young time. Is and should responsibility be increasing at this point in time? And you know, when you get to 33, I'm kind of having those thoughts now. Well, I guess I've had them for since 30, really.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm in a good point in my life. I feel like 30 to 50 is going to be my most kind of productive. I feel like my wisdom is dropping in. I had a conversation today with a 23-year-old man. He came through my door. I was doing some of my private medical work today. And, you know, he'd done a degree in criminology. He went to UOB as well.
Yeah.
But he said, 2 years of my degree was spent during lockdown. It was kind of online. I kind of fell out of love with that. And he went to work for Amazon. And then he got really comfortable.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about, you know, he's applying for where he's working today, where I was working. And I was like, is that what you want to do? And so, you know, it's like nearly like 9-year difference between us. And I was just telling him some stuff. And as I was talking, I realized, wow, like, you know, some stuff, man, that you go through life.
Yeah.
He's 23. I remember kind of being 23. And I was just giving him some stuff. And he's like, wow, how do you know this stuff? And I was like, you just kind of live in it. And
Just kind of go around the globe, innit, and see things.
Yeah. I was like, look, you got plenty of time. Like
Yeah.
how Gary Vee talks about it. I was like, go and test shit out. So all young people listen to this podcast. It's okay not to know what you want to do with life. Okay, that's very, very normal.
Do you want to know a secret?
Go.
No one knows what they're doing in life.
Yeah, like
Genuinely, to a point, no one knows what they're doing in some aspect of their life. They just don't talk about it.
you know, that's probably the most honest thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
And guys, that's probably some of the best home truth, honest truth advice you're going to get from Indy. So just listen to the man when he says that. And it's okay not to know. Okay, that's the second thing to say. But the advice I gave this young man was go and test shit out. Increase your rate of experimentation. Those are the words of Stephen Bartlett. Okay, and basically the value of that is if you try something and you like it and it sticks, great, go deep with it. Don't go wide, go deep. Don't be the jack of all trades and the master of none. What is it that sets you on fire? Now that may not become apparent very quickly. Podcasting for me was not apparent, but more than 100 episodes in, I love doing this shit, and I can very well see a good chunk of my life being spent. Hanji,
he's seeing the ROI.
The ROI, and the ROI is here, man. The ROI is here. It's like I said, we had a good chat last week over Nando's about what you feel the value of the podcast is for you. And the reciprocal for me. And I'll share it with the guys here. You know, it's just, look, when you spend this amount of time with one person, you constantly are talking about things, you feel lighter, okay? And it does help you work out things.
Yeah.
Which sometimes consciously, I bring stuff to the podcast I want to talk about. Yeah. That's conscious. But unconsciously or subconsciously, there's stuff that you bring up that I'm like, that's something I've been exploring, but I didn't think about. But now we can work through it. So guys, try things, do things, reflect. That is the key word here. I think the thing I've learned in the last 10 years is learning how to reflect in a meaningful way.
Yep.
What can I take from that? What is it I want to now do? What are my options? There are always options, okay? And once you have those options, just make the choice. You have to learn to make choices. Nothing happens unless you make a choice. The power is with you to make that choice and do something.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got here, man, but...
we just started.
We just started
the segment.
Just started the segment, yeah. This is all me moaning about having to do two podcasts quite close to each other. But
You're
it's
not moaning, you love it. Because
love
after this, we ain't got one for a while.
Don't say that, man.
It's
Don't say
true.
that.
We haven't got an in-person for a while.
We can do stuff.
We'll sort something out. I'm sure we will.
The
Compromises will be made.
Yeah. I'll speak to Sanj.
Speak to your wife, man. It's not out to you.
But Sanj, post to pade.
Birmingham the bitch Friday. I'll send him back Saturday morning.
That's it. Ship chapage. In a samundari jahaj.
That's it.
Word of the day. What is a samundari jahaj?
Starfish.
No.
Oh, samundari jahaj.
Ship.
Ooh.
Big ship.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Right. So Punjabi word. So remember, guys, his wife Sanj is learning Punjabi, and every time we see her, she tells us some very cool words.
Samundari jahaj.
Samundari. So samundari is like water or pani.
She's actually in a lesson now, I think. We'll give her a call after.
With Randy Auntie. Just context here, the lady's name is not Randy Auntie.
Yeah.
I've told you this before, but the first time they said it, I heard Randy Auntie, and that name's kind of stuck.
That's it. It's stuck.
And you know we've got a segment on random auntie names.
Yeah.
So Randy Auntie is up there. But the thing you said is taramachi. Starfish.
Taramachi, yeah.
It's like the actual words translated.
It's so literal.
It's so literal, which is rare sometimes in Punjabi, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Did you see that comment that somebody put?
Get it?
You know that you put the reel up about how Sanj has been teasing you?
Yes.
And the guy was like, hi Sanj, do you know what a female dog is in Punjabi?
I didn't see that.
It's such a funny guy. I think I replied to it, that's why.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So he put that. What he said to it, do you know what a female dog is in Punjabi?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kutti. I thought it was so funny, man. All the guys had your back, man, in that video.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I was getting rinsed. I was clinging on for dear life in that conversation.
Good, man. It's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Would you like me to tell you what I've been doing the last 5 days since I saw you?
Since the last saw you. Go on. Hello. Where's he going? Oh my God.
I got a 2x2 Rubik's Cube. It's not mine, it's my nephew's. He left it at my mum's on Sunday.
By accident? Or you stole
By
it?
accident. He left it there.
Steal it, okay.
And I picked it up and thought, let me try and learn it.
Is this the thing, 2x2 rather than 3x3?
2x2 is supposed to be easier than 3x3.
Oh, obviously. So, I mean, that's why...
No, but it's actually not. People struggle to do 2x2 when they know a 3x3 so well.
Interesting.
A lot of it is all based on set moves and schedules you do. The closest I've got is this, where I've got every side except one corner, and I can't seem to mix the corner.
Interesting.
I'm stuck. But that's from watching YouTube videos and tutorials on how to do it. So I understand the concepts.
You've done this by watching
tutorials. I understand the concepts of what to do, but I can't seem to close this out. So this weekend I'm going to London, and it's my mama's birthday. So I'm going to meet his daughter, who is a Rubik's Cube expert, because she taught me how to do a 3x3, like the first fundamentals of it when I went to go see her a few months ago.
This is the thing.
It is a thing. She's 17.
Can I ask a question?
And she is a mathematical genius.
Yeah, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What is the point of a Rubik's Cube?
It actually, for me, it's taught me more intellectual thought, because you're doing numerous problem solving at once. You're doing numerous problem solving. You're solving numerous problems at once. So when you're doing something on here and you're trying to get things to balance and work in the structure you want it to, you have to juggle things around and look for where other parts are going. So if you think about it, how many sides are there? There's 5 sides, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 sides, 4. So there's 24 pieces. Yeah. When you move one piece, that one piece is stuck together.
Yeah.
Think about it, because those 3 are always going to be together in that corner. It's always going to be there. You can move it around in different places, but now you're thinking, shit, okay, I'm working with a lot of different variables at once. And if I try and get one thing in position, the other parts are all moving as well. So you have to do things like on a layer by layer basis.
What's the analogy for life then?
There isn't an analogy for life.
I feel like that was coming.
I don't feel like there is an analogy for life at all.
Look how many things you have to juggle in life. Like you're always telling me.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, this has taught me how to nearly juggle everything and not be perfect. There you go.
Okay.
It's taught me how not to be perfect because of this one little problem there.
How much time did you invest in this?
2 lunch breaks and
That's not bad.
half of my evening yesterday when I finished speaking to Sanj. So for like an hour and a half. But I was really tired and it didn't make sense. And I woke up this morning and it made sense.
And you got this far
And I've got this far.
this morning. Okay.
And now I can't do that last bit. So hopefully when I see my cousin this weekend, she will
Crack it
tell
for
me
you.
how to do it and what I'm doing wrong. And I'll take her through my ways. Hopefully I'll figure it out. My nephew's not going to realize I've taken this. He's got too many toys to know.
How old are you?
7.
Hmm.
7? 7. He is 7.
7.
Yes. That's it. That's all I've done. I've messed with
Kind
a
of
2 by
matches
2.
your top actually. I was just could blend into your pokey top on it.
But I understand what all these things do.
Look at this.
I understand this.
Look how fast he's doing it.
Yeah, but I understand it now. I'm like, oh, I understand why they do all these little funky moves and that. And now I got it.
Doesn't
That's
look,
the same
doesn't
point.
look. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're doing anything there, but clearly you are because you got back.
Because
to the same point.
essentially, if you do this move again and again, things will go back to the same point after a certain number of turns.
Right.
That's all I'm doing. Things have gone back to the same point.
So for a Rubik's Cube 302 to be complete,
Yes.
right, or finished, yeah.
Yes.
Is there only one combination?
No, there's loads of combinations you can do.
Interesting. Do you get the same output?
It's actually infinite. Yeah, if you think about it, there's so many ways that you can break things down and go through different routes. It's just you can do it in different ways.
And you're telling me this isn't an analogy for life. Look at that, man.
Okay.
So many ways to succeed in life.
One thing that's really cool is if I learn to crack this, I'm going to get the colors to go in different places. So that's going to be 2 pink, that's going to be 2 green, and then just have like decorations on it in the day and leave it on my table at work. That would be fun.
Whatever you do for fun, man.
That's it. This is what happens when I'm left alone and I don't have my wife here.
Yeah.
And I'm given something. There is a conundrum that people have been asked.
Right.
Would you rather go to jail for a year or sit in jail and have a Rubik's Cube and you get out by the time you solved it?
To jail for a year, or if you solve it, you're out.
Yeah.
Solving, you're out.
Good luck.
Bro, it's not going to take a year, is it?
Trust me, Karan, it is mind-numbingly difficult.
One second. It took you an hour and a half to get that close.
That was with a YouTube video. This is no YouTube video. This is you on your own.
Tika, yeah.
Not knowing how it
many
works.
combinations are going to be? You said there's multiple combinations.
There are multiple combinations, but also if you don't know what you're doing, which I didn't know what I was doing, I just thought, let me make a side. Let me just make a side.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Because
you can make a side.
Yeah.
I could make this side here, but
Right.
all the colors next to it could be in all the wrong positions.
Yeah.
Now you're screwed, aren't you? You have to get things all symmetrical.
So okay, fine. So multiple sides need to be in play at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have to do color matching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
It's like that scene in Pursuit of Happiness when he does it in the taxi.
Fantastic.
Remember Will Smith?
Yeah.
And that's your inspiration right there.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Actually, I think of the first Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that Will Smith did.
Oh, he goes, there you go.
Yeah, here you go, bam, done.
Yeah,
and he's like, wait, don't go. And then he gets into Princeton. And
Was
Carlton's all upset.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't get into Princeton. It feels like he has to be like Will.
Yeah.
And he just does it. And I don't know if that was fake, if he actually did it or not.
Will Smith's done it twice.
But I don't know if he actually did it or
weird.
not. Because they flip the camera away and show the principal. And then he's done it and then bam, he gives it to him. I hope it's real. I'd love to think it's real.
Okay. Sanj, I think he needs more cleaning. I think
Why? Why do I need more cleaning?
He's playing with toys made for 7-year-olds. Give him something to clean.
You think a Rubik's Cube is made for a kid? It's not, man.
Tell him to clean multiple things. You know,
If a Rubik's Cube is made for a kid, Gara,
go on.
why can't you do it?
Who said I can't do it?
Huh?
Who said I can't do it?
If I give it to you now, can you do it?
Not live in podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But if I gave it to you now and left it with you for a week with no YouTube video, could you do it? No.
Probably.
I don't think you could.
Leave it.
Huh?
Leave it here.
I'm not going to leave it. I want to finish it first myself.
See,
All right, fine. I'll finish it myself and I'll give it to you.
After you finish it,
I'll give it to you and then you
can
can do it. But
look,
you have to promise you don't watch a YouTube video.
that's fine. That's fine. Take it. I'll pen and paper.
Fine.
So I can write down my combinations. As I'm
Fine.
going along. That's fine. You can play with it. And yes, you should clearly clean multiple things at the same time. You've got
Why?
a skill. You can do
Goran, I do
tasks.
multiple things at once all the time. I'm talking to you and I'm thinking about the next segment. I'm thinking about the recording and the camera and the light.
So why not cleaning? What is
Sorry?
your problem with cleaning?
I do cleaning, but I do cleaning alongside something else. If I clean something, I'm listening to something or I'm talking to someone on the phone.
That's okay. Sanj
I do
hasn't got a
2-3
problem with
things at
that.
once.
There's no issue with that.
Yeah, but I don't like cleaning. I like solving problems like a Rubik's Cube. That was fun. That actually gave me a big dopamine hit, after fixing it. I was like,
Really?
oh.
Yeah, like doing a PB.
It wasn't even a PB chime. It was just enjoying the fact that I learned something and I know how something works. And I thought, ooh, this is a nice skill.
I gave you dopamine here.
Yeah.
Fair play. Okay.
You tell me what's going on with you.
My bloody internet fiber to the property, 900 down, still has not been fitted, man.
Gil.
They are
Gil.
teasing me, man. Teasing me. Banda I came Friday. Okay. So within these big companies, you have the main company, you have BT, then you
And
have
OpenReach, yeah.
right, and then OpenReach subcontract other contractors, and you just like so this
Which
dude
is your
came-
banda.
No, not my banda. He actually works for main OpenReach. There's like another subcontractor that came out, and
Why
basically
couldn't you get the OpenReach while I took him over?
this is not in his area. He can't pick up this job basically. It's complicated.
But he's done stuff for you before?
yeah, but not this. Fiber to premises is a specific team.
Oh,
'Cause you need
okay.
like a
Fine.
thing-
You
you need a thing
need
called
the expertise
splicer.
and the right
It's
wires
a,
and
it's a
shit.
10 gram machine basically, the splicer.
Oi, oi.
So the way fiber works basically is you're getting, rather than fiber just to the cabinet, it goes all the way to your house. But that fiber bit is like this glass wire, which is very fragile. And what they do is the external cable, then in a junction box on the wall on the outside wall, has to be spliced with the fragile cable, which then goes into your house, into this terminates in this little white box.
Yeah.
And from your little white box, you get Ethernet cable to your router.
Okay.
But there-
Ethernet,
but-
yeah.
Yeah. Ethernet. But there are multiple teams in play here. So the guy came and he's like, I'm only going to be able to do this much. And I was like, oh, this is just not on. And he was like, the whoever's running your thard outside, this is a fragile thard. It's not been put in ducting. So like, think of like a garden hose pipe.
Yeah.
Or it's not an armored cable. You can do one or the other. If you're going to use normal cable, put it deep and put it in a duct. Or if it's going to be superficial,
You got to
make sure it's
cover it.
armored. No, armored. Chunky cable, morty. So that you can step on it, animals can bite it, nothing's going to happen. Fat cable. And they haven't done either. So he was like, that needs to be rerun. Right. And then I was just so that was Friday.
You were
Saturday,
so
get a call
upset.
from BT. Yeah, because you have this expectation. 11th of January. 11th.
the date. Oh
I
my
remember the day
god.
because I opened the bloody, go into my BT, look at the order number. And these they piss me off because you ring BT every time. It was like, I'm speaking to the account holder. I'm like, yes, I'm the account holder. Okay, I'm going to send you a one-time pass. I was like, bro, I tell them, like today I was on the phone to the guy. I was like, are you going to send me the OTP? He's like, you've clearly had lots of calls with BT. Then I was like, yes, I've
know
had
what's
lots of
funny?
calls.
I can't call Virgin to complain about our internet
Because,
unless Sandra's in the house because she is the account holder.
oh,
It is fucking infuriating
So get
because
her- well-
I'm there all the time and she isn't. So they won't talk to me unless she's there.
they can. They need to have client authorization from
I've asked for that and they said we can't do it.
Oh, good there, man.
So I just thought this is excessive. I have to wait until Sandra's home
Yeah.
and then hope she's free because she's in calls all day because she's busy.
Yeah.
Busy goody. Yeah. I have to hope she's free to take the call and authorize the conversation, and then I have a go at them. But yeah.
Sometimes I find with our names, if you did say you were Sanj, they wouldn't know.
It says Miss. My voice is very deep.
like the other day, Mom had this card which is like pre-Monzo cards, right? Those prepaid currency cards.
Yes.
And Mom was like, "Can you just whatever's on
Just
there,
wipe it.
Yeah, put it back into English pounds or whatever." So I rang. He's like, "Okay, Mrs. Mabby, we can do this for you, like whatever."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's got done. And I was like, sometimes it works, sometimes it obviously doesn't work. But yeah, so I know BT system so well. It's Friday, 11th of January, and I was like, "This is the day I ordered it."
Day after Indy's birthday.
Yeah.
You forgot.
Yeah, that thing, right? It's in my calendar. 3 months in, and I still don't have it, right? And I keep building my expectation. Aj ho yana, aj ho yana, aj ho yana. Nahi bloody hunda, right? And then Kenny's obviously really excited. He keeps coming down. Kenny's got like 1,000 down or two. So me
I
and
remember
Kim
doing
are
that speed test at his, and I was thinking these numbers are not real.
No real, man.
This is definitely not normal.
Kenny's optimized to different levels.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I rang him today, and at one point, right, here's another thing I'm doing this week. I'm doing Huel, which I've told you about, right? And I
Can we just pause in this
the
moment?
Huel food is good, not the drink. What's wrong with you? The Huel food is good.
Karan,
The food is good.
the food that comes in the little packets that
Yeah,
they give to
it's
you.
like pot noodle, but honestly,
It's not nice, man.
no, it's fine. I've added a little bit of seasoning to it, but
What seasoning you putting in there? Cinnamon and flipping paprika and everything.
Paprika.
Oh,
Listen
my
what happened
God.
today. Listen what happened today. I went to the kitchen. Where
Can I just... No. I need to hold you on this.
Go on.
You paid for something to taste the way it's meant to taste.
I'm trialing it.
You trialed something
Yeah.
by giving them pesa,
Yeah.
to essentially see how it tastes.
Yeah.
Why in God's name are you adding more to it to make it taste better? And it's not a cheap product either. It's actually quite expensive for what it is.
Huel.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. I
So
agree.
why are you adding to it? Surely the product should be good enough to consume it straight away.
I see your point. That's a fair point.
And
That
it
is-
bothers me that they have that little upsell to make it taste better afterwards. And I just think just put that in the thing
In the main
immediately.
thing.
Stop with the upsell. They're ready to drink shakes. I admit I'm a big fan of. I really like them, but they're shakeable ones. It's like a meal ready to go. It annoys me that you have to have that added layer and you're paying so much for it and it doesn't taste good. That's
a fair
it.
point.
Rant over. Sorry,
Fair
Huel. I
point.
hope you sponsor us one day. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Stephen Bartlett, thank you.
Yeah. So I go to the thing which has hot pani in it,
Yeah.
and I'm filling it up, filter line. I realize it's cold pani, so I'm extra pissed this point. Anyway, I had to like decant it, and I had to microwave it, and I had the food.
Decant
but-
it.
Yeah, I had to put it into a mug because the thing it was in is not microwavable. Then it's in the mug, and I have to
Oh,
microwave
okay.
it. Anyway, so I've had it, but it's obviously cocked up right, and so the calories are really low. I'm really hungry, and I realized this when I'm bringing the BT guy.
Yeah.
Like I'm really hungry.
Oh, you're getting aggy.
Oh my god! So at one point, I said to the guy, I was like, "Do you think it's acceptable?" And he was like,
No,
"Right."
no,
So
no,
he
no,
so he
no,
goes,
no.
"What do you mean?" I was like, "If you had installation, right, whatever, you place an order, and it's taken 3 months for that to happen, it's still not happened. Would you be okay with that?" Well, honestly, if it was me, I'll be alright because I'm still getting service. And I was like, well, I'm not you, man. That's literally what I said to this guy. And then I was just yeah. Anyway, long story short, OpenReach then got contacted. They rang me. It's going to be done by Friday. That's it.
You hope. If this doesn't, to be continued in the next episode.
To be continued, but then they talk about compensation now. They're like, every day doesn't get done, you get paid, which comes off your bill. I was like,
All right,
God-
safe. I'll
goddamn
take
right.
it. Can you
Goddamn
not do
right.
this for another year and I
Yeah,
get free
yeah.
internet?
Yeah. No, I don't even want that trade-off, man. Give me the internet. I'll pay, man. I just want my internet. And so yeah, that's the internet tease, right? And the other thing that's been happening, how much are we doing for time? Quickly, is Aldi Click and Collect. Oh, premium, baby, premium. So I went to Kenny's a couple of weeks ago. We went to Aldi for whatever reason, and I saw this thing. It's been around for a while. I didn't know about it because it's not on the Aldis we normally go to. Click and Collect. So I trialed it, and I was like, okay, certain things I need every week for my normal Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
My berries, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, a few sandwiches, protein bar bites, whatever it is. Like I have set things I have every week, the pouch things for
Yeah.
protein. I was like, every time I do it, like you get people who have the big shop and you've got 5 items. You got the nice people that let you in front, but some people don't.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to wait and waste time. Let me try Click and Collect. Did it, paid it. You pay a little bit for the premium. I think it's about £2.50 or something. Pulled up, sent them a text. I timed it. Within 7 minutes, it was in my car. And this is the first time I did it. Now, like if I'm rolling in, I'd text then rather than I had to like look for the number.
Oh,
I didn't know what I was doing.
see.
Excellent, man. I was like, this is the way. baby.
£2.50.
Yeah, for that premium. No waiting, nothing.
I'd still save the £2.50 and go
That's
inside and get it
fine.
myself.
And what, sorry?
Get it myself.
That you do
Because
that,
to
man.
me,
Yeah.
going shopping, that's me time.
Yeah, it's not
I
fun.
go there, I listen to a podcast, I get my leisurely stuff.
That's fine.
And then I go to 2 or 3 stores, as you know, to get different things.
But are
at
you the
different prices.
shopper in your... Are you the shopper?
Me,
Shin-
me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
me.
See,
I'm
that's-
I'm the food shop guy.
Shindy's the shopper. I'm not. Mine's very mine's like Sanj, functional.
Yeah.
She gets the milk. I get my things.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm done. I don't deviate from that.
Yeah.
Like I know what I like.
Yeah.
And Aldi now, like I've got a favorite list. It's just check out Friday, gets done for Monday.
Yeah.
So this Monday was like clockwork, man. Went to work, went to Aldi, got my espresso, hit the gym. Do podcast Monday? No, what did I do? Got back to Bhangra practice.
Today is Tuesday.
Dance practice.
Today is Tuesday.
Had a meeting. I was like, just clockwork.
Today's Tuesday.
I know,
Karen.
I'm saying Monday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying there's no podcast.
Okay,
I was
okay.
thinking, was it a podcast? There wasn't.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say, huh?
Optimized.
Okay.
That's another thing optimized. Aldi Click and Collect, baby. Guys, try it out. It's awesome, man.
Do you not feel like by having this hyper optimized life, you're living a bit of a bland life? Like there's no spontaneity in anything.
There's loads of spontaneity.
There's no spontaneity,
No,
Karen.
no,
Everything
there
is
is.
regulated for you.
No.
The only thing that's
Because
spontaneous with you is your tattiya timing. That's it. Everything else
that's
is
true.
regulated.
That's not
Your
regulated.
tattiya peshab.
Yeah. variety isn't. But yeah, that's true. No, because within my day, like although I'm working a certain place in the day, within that day there's so much variety. Right, I have all these pockets of space. Like, okay, let's work on YouTube, let's work on podcast stuff, let's do this, let's deal with this. There's always loads of variety. But the things I need fixed allow me to go from one jump point. It's jump point now. See, like an interstellar going through a black hole, right? So when I'm at one jump point, I'm like, I need to get to the next.
Do
jump
not bring
point.
Interstellar into this.
Jump
That's my
point's
favorite
fine.
film of all time.
Oh, there you go, bro.
Do not violate it.
The music is excellent.
Do not
as well.
violate it.
I have learned how to jump through black holes, right? I get from Aldi, I'm at McDonald's, my express is ready. I don't even, when I go to the speaker, I don't even speak to them. I drive through. This woman the other day was so confused.
Yeah, she was. I rember you were on the phone like, Indy, I had to call you back. And I was like, why?
No, not that one.
You said, I'm having issues at McDonald's with this.
Oh,
espresso."
yeah.
It was that one.
Yeah. So I went to the same McDonald's, but now there was no issue. But so there was two of us approaching the drive-through the speaker. So she pulls up thinking, I'm in front of this guy. I was like, no, you're not. I bypass the speaker, go straight to payment window. I'm like, order on the app. Yeah. And then bang, straight through. Yeah, baby. Optimized. That's the line, baby. You do it and you go, optimized. Sponsored by Optimized.
Oh, if there was a optimized sponsorship out there, I'd go and get it, man.
Yeah, man.
I just don't know who it would be.
I know.
Surely you should know
I need
someone.
to be the brand.
You need to be the face of the brand.
Mr. Optimizer.
Mr. Optimized.
It gives me happiness to optimize things.
Why?
Because I analyze problems and I analyze things I have to do. There are certain things I just have to do a lot of times.
What I have heard is people who are super wealthy and rich, they see having their life's problems, like normal day-to-day maintenance and admin, handled for them as a superpower, because they feel like they're cheating the system. They don't have to cook, clean, look after the kids. They don't have to get their calendar ready or anything like that. It's all done. So all they can do is just focus on fixing the main problems they want to focus on in the day and be on that all the time. So it is never deviating from that one thing. Therefore, they get so good at it. Success. Yeah. And I just think it's nice, but I don't want to de-skill myself.
Yeah. No, you should always be able. It's like in a hospital, you look at the hierarchy. I'm a registrar. I don't have to do all the things I do, but I can. And I actually choose to do a lot of them because I actually find them enjoyable. Taking my own blood.
Just don't de-skill yourself, Karan.
Yeah, exactly. In life, you shouldn't de-skill. Absolutely agree. But to outsource, you must know the system first. That's where people get it wrong. They try and outsource. It's like if you pay someone to do something, but you don't really know what it is, then you're not going to be able to judge that person's quality of work. You need to know it. It's like you with the reels, right? You know how to do it, which means when you tell someone to do it, if
I
not
know
doing it properly,
what I want. Yeah.
Right, and you're like, no, actually, you could do this, and this, and so.
That's a good point.
I make very good points, but you made the best point at the start.
What did I say?
This is the second podcast in a row where you drop in like counselling knowledge.
What did I say last time? Oh, the therapy one. Yeah.
No, but you said today at the start of the podcast.
Yeah, but I forgot what I said
about,
now. I say things like
no
a flash.
No one knows what they're doing in life.
Yeah. Ohi.
That one. Oh, Sadhguru. Oh, yes.
Thank you for listening, people. Catch you guys next week. Please drop us a like, comment, share, subscribe, and you'll see something cool coming soon. Maybe. Potentially. I'll be honest with you, right? If I get time, I'll do it. Okay. I ain't got time right now. Life is slipping through my fingers. Okay. I need to get optimized like Karan. That's the name of the game here. Okay. Catch you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the rest of our episodes here and don't forget to subscribe here. We'll see you guys on the next one.